searching and find this house that I saw for sale. And I may find it and I may not, because I don't remember where it's at. I just know I remember looking, and it was, there's kind of 3 streets that run into this street right here. And then it goes back over to that main highway. And I remember seeing a house in here somewhere, because I looked it up to see, because I didn't know the name. I didn't know the name of the street. I didn't know where it was. And I have a friend that lives back down here, and I just remember thinking, well, it may be 4 streets that run into this road. I just remember thinking, oh, that's in her neighborhood. It could have been sold since I looked at it. Well, I thought this dead end down here, but I guess it don't. Well, I don't know. I'm just looking for a for sale sign. They redid this street. He's doing his leaves. There's another man over yonder doing some leaves. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. They have a gathering right there, aren't they? Well, I wonder if they mind if I turn around right here. Mr. Ken on his license plate. Mr. Ken. Let me turn around in here. They put a cone out there where nobody could park in front of their house. Well, how about that? These people over here ride their golf carts up and down the road playing. It's not against the law if you have that orange triangle cone thing on the back, or a big old orange flag. They're allowed to ride in their neighborhood. I don't know when that started in this town, but I found out about it 2 or 3 years ago, that you could do that in these neighborhoods. A golf cart, not a ATV vehicle. I see no for sale signs down that road. And see, if I turn left, they all go back to the highway, and then I have to turn around and come back, because I don't want to go down the highway. I don't know. Maybe they've done sold it. I just remember thinking, well, that's a cute house. That's a good price. Where's that street? And I looked it up. And I just remember it being over here. That's all. That's all I remember. See, and here we are back to the highway. And I don't want to go down the highway. Okay. I ain't got nothing else to do, no way. Y'all got anything else to do? If you still with me at this point. I know a few of y'all stay to the end. But some of y'all don't, because I can see how many minutes y'all watching. But I appreciate it. I appreciate whatever y'all do. But just to remind the ones that don't know, you can play playlist. You don't have to watch. You can play playlist on mute, and I get credit for the views. And when you do that, it plays all the commercials, because commercials is how we get paid. In case some of y'all didn't know, I try to remind y'all, playing the commercials is how YouTube gets paid when those ads run. And that's how we get paid, for those commercials playing. In case some of y'all didn't know that. So it's not good to skip the commercials. Not good for us. Maybe good for y'all. Well, y'all, I guess I hallucinated a house for sale over here, because there's another street down there. But I don't know, maybe I'll go out on this highway. Yeah, I think it's the street I come in on. I believe it's the street where I come in. So anyway, I guess we'll head over on the other side of town. I guess I dreamed, well, it could have sold since I looked at that. It could have sold, they could have took the sign down. But my little house I really liked up here on the left, it's pending. And I guess if it's the Lord's will for me to have it, it won't go through. But it's right here to the left, and then you take another left. That I really, that's the one I want. That's really the one out of all these houses, all this time, that I really like. There's another one right here to the left, and it's pretty much just old people that live there, older retired people. But they're asking a little bit too much for it, because it's gonna need some paint and a little bit of updating. Not anything that I couldn't do in time, but I think it's just too much, and then you have to go in there and do that work, or pay somebody to do that work. I'd do as much of it as I could without paying anybody, but that's just how I am on Tightwad. But anyway, y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. And we'll see y'all on the next adventure, whatever that is.